Welcome back to the Laurie Show, the show where I wonder, why was I born in this country? Yes, that's right. This video is not about a movie, game, or TV show. I mean, the World Cup is on TV, so that counts, all right? I just need to talk about what happened the other night. It's been a few days, and I'm ready to talk about what I'm feeling. England just lost to Argentina in the World Cup 2026 semi-final. A game that was so massive, had so much at stake, had so much history, and we didn't even lose because we weren't good enough. We lost because we gave them the ball for 45 minutes and said, there you go, mate, have a go. World Cup winners. Messi, greatest player of all time. Have a go. And the more I think about it, the more I'm actually disgusted. We've done this again. We bottled the Euro 2020 final after scoring in the first 2 minutes. We sat back the whole game and expected Italy not to attack. 4 years later, Cole Palmer scores an absolute banger to equalise against Spain. And Southgate said, you know what? I don't think they're going to try and score again, boys. Let's take it to extra time, yeah?
Is he not? No.
Yeah, sick, mate, yeah. And here's the funniest bit, yeah. We actually sacked Southgate because, we have ambition to win something. We're bringing Tuchel. He does an interview and he says, our football is too defensive. We score a goal and we go back 10. We are too scared to get kicked out of the competition. My football is going to be more attacking. And then we climb through the tournament. Blood, sweat and tears, game after game, win after win, performance after performance, especially the Mexico game. That is the best England performance I have ever seen in my life. But it doesn't matter now, unfortunately. It doesn't matter. And I'm never going to think about it again because we've lost in the worst way possible we can lose. I'd rather lose 4-0. Okay, I'd rather lose on penalties in a competitive game. You tell me why we score a goal and in the... that Jed Spence tackle of the tournament, by the way. Jed Spence is a bad man. That tackle was in the 57th minute. Tell me why Tuchel saw that and thought, you know what? I think Jed's just going to do that all night, I think. Yeah, for the next 40 minutes, I think Jed should just do that again and again and again. And he's going to keep saving us. Well, he couldn't save us because there's a little weirdo on the opposite team called Messi. And he's got his whole team on his back. And they're not going to give up. The whole team was on us for 40 minutes. And Tuchel expected, it's actually going to be all right. It's actually going to be fine. Stick another defender on. Stick 2 on. I want 6 defenders on this pitch. And then at the end of the game, in an interview, he comes out and he says he's got no regrets. Oh, okay. He said if we would have won the game, no one would have been talking about the tactics. Well, I'm sorry, mate. We just can't comprehend your genius, can we? I think every single person watching that game was screaming into their TVs saying, what are we doing 11 men behind the ball, defending for our lives with 40 minutes still to go? To be honest, it was a Southgate masterclass, wasn't it? That's what everyone's going to be saying now. And this leads on to something that I'm sick of. What is this false positivity for losing in the worst way possible? Cowardly performance, and everyone on social media is like, well done, good effort. You didn't do anything differently than when we had the other manager that we hated. But good job though, guys, well done. And sack this Instagram admin.
A chance to make this our best men's World Cup finish since 1966. Last night was tough, but now we focus on Saturday.
Get him gone! So what do I think should happen next? Well, at the beginning, I thought we should just leave Tuchel in America and forget about him. But he has proven time after time he is a very good manager. I've just got no idea why he'd abandon his tactics like that so quick. And maybe it is just the players. Maybe I'm giving Tuchel too much credit for our downfall. Maybe he looked at the players and thought, you guys are terrified. You don't want this fight. And tactics aside, you've got Pickford booting the ball to as many Argentinian players as he can. Erratic, shaky performance again. And I could sit here and pick apart most of the players' performances in that game. But the truth is, we didn't really believe. And trying to scam a win by sitting back for 40 minutes isn't belief. It's actually the easier, cowardly option. And England are never going to win anything until we stop acting like the underdogs. Because we're better than Spain, we're better than Argentina, and we're better than France. And they were the favourites, by the way. You can all show up and do your interviews as much as you like. Because on that pitch, it's the truth. And I genuinely think the second half, everyone was looking around starstruck like, oh my God, it's Messi. Argentina played like they wanted it more than us. They were playing like they were willing to do anything for each other and anything to win the game. Including WWE moves, by the way. You alright, Messi? Oh, what are you doing to him?
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah, just fall on him, Enzo. That's fine, mate. And now he's knocked him out. He's knocked him out. Oh! And don't get me started on you little weirdo. No yellow card for him, by the way. Yeah, that's fine, mate.
He could have been killed.
Headbutting somebody on the other team and thinking it's okay.
Don't you dare touch him. Anyway, I don't want to come across like some spoiled brat, right? There's nothing to be spoiled of. We've not won in 60 years. I don't mind losing if we lost and left everything out there and it was a good performance the whole way through. But we didn't. We lost because we sat back and gave up trying to be imposing. We gave the ball up to the most creative players in the world. So in the end, you just left disappointed. Because yeah, we might win the third place game against France and it would be our best result in 60 years. But there was just such a feel of this year it could have been different. And I'm not saying we would have won the final, but it would have been nice to get there. We now have strength all over the pitch, and it felt like this time we really could get over the line. But there you go. Now we've got another 4-year wait. Some of our most crucial players throughout this tournament aren't going to be an option in 4 years. Harry Kane might make it to the Euros. People aren't really talking about players like Dan Burn and Stones, who have been instrumental in the tournament. They won't be here either, and that's why it hurts. It feels like we were building ever since the 2018 World Cup. We had players like Harry Kane coming through, and each tournament we got a little bit stronger, and this really does feel like the peak, the best England of my generation at least. But hey, we're gonna have to wait a few more years to see if we're gonna get over that line. And until then, I just want to say it's been a really fun couple of months watching this team play. Every single game has been entertaining, no matter if I've been at work listening to it on the radio, at home watching it with just me and my boy, on holiday watching a game, or in one of those crazy outdoor viewings of the game. Mate, I watched about 10 minutes of the Norway game and the rest was just a mosh pit. 7 out of 10. Good luck on Saturday, boys.
Oh, let's have it. We're England and we're never gonna lose. So let's have it. Oh, let's have it. We're England and we're never gonna lose. We've got Jude, we've got Kane, we've got Pickford down in the Stellars. This is what we do.